Hi guys, this is Dave, aka DZ Cakes, coming to you for a review about one of these bad boys. Let it focus. Yeah, you see it. It's the Volt, and this is probably like the millionth review. But I got some things to say about it, so I don't know, may watch it. Okay, so I ordered this from Smokeless Image. Bam. Got it from Smokeless Image. It took, I've used a discount code that I saw with the review, and it knocked 15% off. I got the first class shipping, so it took, I think it took 3 days on the dot to get here. So shipping was really fast and really good. Yeah, so shipping gets an A+. Now onto the actual Volt itself. My kit came with 2 batteries. Yeah, I got the 78mm with the green LEDs, and I think everybody has the same color combination though from all the reviews that I've looked at. But yeah, I got these 2 batteries. I got the charger for the USB. Got the wall plug-in too, but I don't use it because I use my laptop pretty much every second of the day. So when I bought the Volt, I got a pack of blank cartomizers, pack of 5, and what it didn't make me mad, but what kind of irritated me, I guess, you couldn't buy these in the starter pack. You had to get pre-filled cartomizers. So that would be nice to have an option of that. But yeah. So when it made me get the pre-filled cartomizers, I got cappuccino right here. I looked at a review on the website, and somebody said that this is one of their favorites. So I got it. I'm just going to use the cappuccino right now. I'll do a flavor review for it at the end, but I'm just going to get on to the performance of the unit itself. It vapes pretty good. I had maybe a $20 kind of off-brand e-cig before, so this is my step up from it. But it's smoother, it has more air, but at the same time it still gives off really good vapor. So you just gotta take it easy when you drag in. If you try to hit it real quick, then it's not for you. Obviously, you probably know that if you are an e-smoker, because you got to take a longer draw. But yeah, when you take a draw, I take it to the 5-second cutoff sometimes. I don't know why it did right there. I usually don't. But yeah. So it's good. Batteries at first they took me like 5 hours to charge each one. And I swear a couple times it was quicker. I mean, I use them until they're completely dead, and I switch. I have one on backup, and I switch it when the other one's dead. But the one time it only took like 3 hours to charge one up. So that was kind of weird. I'm not going to complain, but yeah, it's kind of inconsistent with this set at least. One weird thing is, I don't know if you're like me, I'm a multitasker. I just switched from smoking not too long ago, probably about a week ago. So when I'm driving down the road, having it in my mouth, talking on the phone, driving, whatever. And when I take a hit, sometimes the light, it'll trigger on, and I'm not sure if it's just me lightly sucking in on it, or sometimes I'll take it out and it's still smoking. So sometimes it stays on. It happens every now and then. It doesn't happen too often, but like I said, especially if I leave it in my mouth, or if sometimes I'll just take it out and it'll just keep going until it cuts off. So that's kind of strange. Talk about the finish on it. As you can see, let it focus. A second. Come on out of there. You go. Okay, it's a nice matte black, nice and flat there. Kind of looks like a hot rod, especially with the green light. The green light's cool. But the stock cartomizers, they're kind of off. They're not exactly. I don't know if you can get the focus. You can kind of see it on camera. This is a little more grayish than this. This is kind of shinier, but it's a black paper that goes around. You can see the seam right there. But I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Here is a blank cartomizer. I have a nick in it to tell the difference from the rest of them. But yeah, it's the same except it doesn't have the writing on it. So it's just totally blank. They're really easy to refill. I'll take it down here real quick, show you. Use my dentist tool, get the focus in there. Okay, so there's the outer cap. Take a dentist tool. Now this is like silicone. So I don't know if any of you have gauges in your ears, but this is kind of like a silicone gauge. Real squishy. And I mean, it's nice. It's really easy to get out. It doesn't take too much finesse. And you can see in there, there's the filament. There's the air tube. And there's the outer shell. I don't know, it's probably about a 1/2 inch. The filament's probably about a 1/2 inch in there. There's one weird thing that I noticed about this. When I go to refill them and it's all good to go, I put the cap back on. Sometimes I'll put the the butt plug? That sounds really wrong, but yeah, I put the butt plug on, and sometimes I'll push it on too far or whatever, or and then it'll stick down in. You can see before it was raised up. Now it's down in there. So when you go to take a hit, you get metal, kind of metal on the outside of the rim, which is really no big deal. I could live with it. But the hard caps really don't do that. This one does because it sinks in. Or sometimes even worse, when I have the plug on, I'll go to take it out. And you know, these things can be pretty fiddly to get off sometimes. And when I take it off, of course it didn't happen now, but sometimes when I take it out, it actually pushed it back in. But when I take it out, sometimes it'll stick to the outside of the rubber, and this thing will just pull out with it. So on top of switching a cartomizer, driving down the road, I gotta freaking find this thing, put it back in there, and put it in my mouth. So I'll just make a comment about packaging. The owner of Smokeless Image wrote me a little personalized note on my receipt. He said sorry for not having a kit box. So when I received it, it was just the batteries individually packaged and everything else individually packaged. So I didn't get the little box to keep everything in, but I found something. I found this external hard drive case, so it works. But besides that, I just throw it in my pocket or in my backpack. So could have been a little cooler, but he gave me a discount code for it, so that's commendable. Besides that though, service was great. His business cards are really legit. I don't know if you check these suckers out, I'm sure you got some, but yeah, I mean, nice card stock, nice not laminated, but nice shiny laser print image on the front, and it's good. And like I said, shipping was 3 days. That's really good. I'm here in Pittsburgh, so I forget where it came from, but yeah, I got here in 3 days. I really like it. It hits very well. I'm sure it could hit better, but I need to explore the wonderful world of cartomizers a little bit more. But it's, it's fits in your hand. You can stealth vape really easy. I do it at work all the time. You can just sit there, and it doesn't look too suspicious. I mean, it's kind of weird if you see somebody smoking a cigarette with a green light. Actually had somebody come up to me and be like, "Are you smoking marijuana?" And I was like, "No. Just because the light is green doesn't mean I'm smoking weed." So, yeah, that was kind of weird. But besides that, I mean, I don't get too many weird looks about it. Kind of looks like a clove cigarette, be all fancy and whatnot with your black cigarette. But yeah, it's really nice. Looks kind of high-tech-ish. I mean, the logo's there, but it's not that crazy big. It's not all down the side or something. So I don't mind showing it off. But besides that, it's a great little unit, and I just ordered a manual battery, so I might do a review on that. I might not. I don't know. I didn't see too many manual battery reviews, but I will let you know how it goes. And thumbs up for Smokeless Image. Thumbs up for the Volt.